Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Cool J once again, and this is my Tangle review and the Chronicles of Narnia review. And if you guys do know that the Chronicles of Narnia it's the third movie, it's the third sequel, Chronicles of Narnia. And like I said, I got two movie reviews, Tango, Tango, and excuse me, and the Chronicles of Narnia. So let me go with Tango first. If anybody does not know what Tango is all about, well, it's I know people are looking at it like it's a princess story and everything, but it's about this woman. Well, if you guys see, she's in a tower and she has long hair. It's interesting, huh? And you got this guy, and guess what this guy is? You guys think he's a thief or he's a prince? You guys think? But that's what I'm gonna give you with the story. Okay, so overall, Tango, I just say it was really good, really good. I was really impressed with it when I saw the trailer of this movie. I said to myself, it looks like it's not gonna be that good, but at the same time, it's not gonna be horrible. You know, it didn't look bad or anything. It was just like, whatever. I mean, I heard it was good and everything, so I was like, well, let me go with my mom and sister because they said they were gonna go and see it. I was like, okay, I'll go see it. So, so I went to see it, and first 5 minutes of that movie, I was like, okay, finally we had something interesting going on. I was like, wow, you know, once the first 5 minutes hit me, it really the first 5 minutes it was like wow. I mean, I really liked the film. I was like, this is a really interesting story because I thought it was about some woman, like, oh, it's about this woman, got this long hair, and she's gonna fall in love with this man. It's like, who didn't know that? And he's probably a thief, so stuff like that. So I was like, wow, this is actually a pretty good movie. You should actually see. I do recommend people to actually see this movie. This is well written, good dialogue, good everything, good acting. You know what I'm saying? Good acting. Also, if anybody does not know, it is like the second most expensive film ever. The second most expensive film. If anybody wants to know what is the most expensive film, it's Pirates of the Caribbean or World's End. But like I said, Tango is the second most expensive film ever. So like I said, Tango was really good. It's not your everyday princess story. Of course, they're gonna live happily ever after, but this was a different kind of princess story. So yeah, so I recommend people to see this. Okay. Next, you have the Chronicles of Narnia, the third movie of Chronicles of Narnia. After the second movie, which it was not successful, it didn't make as much money, well, more money than the first one. Everybody knows the first Chronicles of Narnia. What's gonna happen with this third one? And everybody knows who is controlling the Chronicles of Narnia so far. It is Fox. Fox is controlling Narnia. So, what I thought about this movie, I have to say it was average. I thought that it was okay or good average. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like, oh, I gotta see this again. Um, Here are some problems. Okay, it wasn't just that. Okay, if you guys don't know the story, I'll tell you that story. Like the book, I read the book. Peter and Susan, they're gone. They're gone. Okay, they're absolutely gone. They're doing something else. Is in America. Peter's in college, I think. But still, like I said, so that leaves up Edmund and Lucy, and someone's with them. Oh yeah, they can't be alone because in the story and the movie, you can't keep the youngest people, the youngest siblings alone, especially if they're going to Narnia. So anyway, so here's how it went. Okay, they go to Narnia. Well, before they went to Narnia, they have a cousin who's obnoxious. His name is Houston, Houston, Houston. And yeah, and it goes yada yada yada, you know. And at the end of the film, Lucy and Edmund now realize that they can no longer go to Narnia. So, so when I laid back, And and just how the whole movie goes, I was like, okay, like that's like so. Sorry, if it's dark, it's dark. So that means that okay, Peter's gone, Susan's gone. So then now Edmund and Lucy are gone. So who are they gonna do? So who's gonna finish the whole series of Narnia? That's what I don't get. Because I mean there was some different stuff. I mean when I look at it, it was some different stuff. It was really different than the first and second one. With the third one, it was like the movie was basically most on Lucy and Houston. Houston. It was in Houston. That was really it. Edmund was just there because he was just there. That was it. He was just there just to be there, and that's what I really didn't get. I was like, Edmund would, and also it's supposed to show you, that you can, overpower your temptations and all that stuff. But with Edmund, it was like the same stuff with his temptations all that time. It's like, what new temptation does Edmund have? He always had the same temptation. And it's like, and the witch is back. You got everybody knows the witch, from the first movie. It's like, why is she back? She's back, like, okay, she's dead. And then she comes back in the second movie for a hot second, then she's dead. And then she comes back again, well, in a nightmare. Then it's like, what's the point of her even coming? It's like, it doesn't make any difference. It doesn't make any sense. That's what I'm trying to say. And so, I mean, I have to say, the first movie, The Chronicles of Narnia, the first one, I have to admit, the first one was actually the best film of the series because it tells you about the characters, even though Peter and Susan were like the bigger brother and sister, so they had to do much of the acting and otherwise, I know Lucy and Edmund had some stuff to do, but they had to be like the dominant, the tougher siblings. I mean, what do you expect? But still, like I was saying, but the first one, it was actually really special, and excuse me again, and it has something to do with with in reality, and it wasn't just they're there in Narnia and that's it, and they're just to do action. It was more than just that. It lets you feel what the characters are going through, the people in the movie. With the second movie, it was like, okay, you know them. Now let's go to fighting now. It's like, you barely knew about Caspian. All you know, he's a prince, and, you don't know much about him. You really don't know much about him. He's trying to be a king and all that stuff. Like I said, you don't know much about Caspian. And the third one, it's like, you don't know much about the cousin. I mean, he talks a lot, but, he doesn't really say much. And that's the thing about the movie, is that you don't really know much about anything. It's like this and this and this. It's not really much, and it's not like a lot of action going on. It's like, that's it. I mean, there's no battle going on. It's just one person, one sea monster. It's like, huh? So yeah. Since Edmund and Lucy are not coming back to Narnia, I know what's gonna happen. They're gonna make another movie, and they are gonna make another movie. What's the next movie? Excuse me. What's the next movie? I think it's Silverchair or something like that. Silverchair. But yeah, but they're making this next movie. I don't know how they're gonna do this, to be honest with you. I know they have Houston. It's like, I think it's gonna be dumb. I mean, why would you not have Susan, Peter, Edmund, or Lucy? It's not about the age and everything. It's just about, why would you not have Edmund and Lucy there? At least Lucy started. She first started there. Why would you not have her be there? So yeah. So like I said, it was average. I'm not really looking forward to see the fourth movie of Chronicles of Narnia, or the fifth, or the sixth, or the seventh. So, but let's see how it goes. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Contact me on Facebook, MySpace, and Twitter. I might make a video tomorrow. You never know. That's all I gotta say. Make sure you check out the Sports Day show all day, every day. This Saturday, 6 p.m. Well, not this Saturday. You know what I'm saying. That's that. Kuzey's out. Peace.